probably usually generally inexpensive wines.
Just a very few introductory remarks, just to get us started. For those of you who've forgotten your basic Italian geography, Abruzzo is the region, the official region east of Rome. Okay, if you start driving east from Rome, very quickly the road starts rising. You're heading into the Apennines, and you're heading into some of the highest and wildest parts of Italy, the Gran Sasso d'Italia, the Parco Nazionale dell'Abruzzo. It's the last place in Italy where there are wild bears. So it's no accident that Abruzzi wines are very, very food friendly. They work very well, not just with Italian cuisine, but with any sort of fare, from the humblest hamburger to your most regal roast, if you like. What has changed in Abruzzo in recent years is really the same thing that's been changing all over Italy. New winemakers, younger winemakers, new wine methods, more experimentation. Experimentation that on one hand starts by taking the Montepulciano d'Abruzzo grape much more seriously and trying to make not just an everyday drinking wine with it, but a noble red wine. You're all here to taste wines, and I think that's what we got to get to doing. Our first wine is the white Brado Cocacciola 2008. This is a very rare grape, local white grape variety, which is being revived. I'd like to ask Barbara Tamburini to give us the technical specs on this, and I believe the winemaker is here. I would like to ask her to step in and then say a few words. Please.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much, and welcome to all of you to be here with us this afternoon. And I am Barbara Tamburini. I work in Italy. I am a winemaker, consultant winemaker. And if you have any questions, I would be pleased to answer in the technical way. Can I do?
The producer's name is Katia Masci.
Thanks for joining this seminar. We're really glad that you have the chance to taste my wines. My name is Katia. I belong to the third generation of Valle Martello Winery. We are, of course, in Abruzzo, in the province of Chieti, in a very important geographical position because it's around 10 minutes away from the Adriatic Sea and around 20 minutes from the mountains. So the geographical position is really, really nice. It was harvest time, it was October, and my grandfather went to the small vineyard of Cocacciola, and the only thing he could see was those grapes of Cocacciola hanging from the vineyard, and that was the only thing they could eat in that moment. So we are emotionally linked to this grape because it represented the restarting of life after World War II. And we call it Brado because wild, Brado, means that nature continues to survive also after destruction of war. I hope you will enjoy the wine.
This is another indigenous grape, Passera della Vigna, from the Controguerra area up there in the north, as I said. Barbara, may I again call on you?
Yes, sure. This is another grape, another indigenous grape of Abruzzo, and it comes from the family of Trebbiano. We have the producer here, and we would like to have her with us.
This is Stefania Pepe.
Hi, good evening. Thank you for coming to taste our wine. We do so much effort in the wine cellar and so much work in the vineyard that we are really very proud to let you taste our wine. And have your feedback, please. Because I work so hard, but I want to know if it's good for you or not. If you love or not, because it's my first time I'm presenting my Trebbiano d'Abruzzo 2006 here. And I do it without using any chemicals in the vineyard, without using any chemicals in the wine cellar, and also without adding any yeast or neither sulfites, so it's no sulfites added. It's very risky. I know some vintages the wine is not good, so I cannot put in bottle and sell, and so I have to support a lot of cost, much more cost. But I think my first mission is to make genuine natural wine that you can drink 1 bottle, 2 bottles, and be safe. Keep on working, keep on dancing, on singing, but not being worried.
Which is a Cerasuolo. Now, Cerasuolo is a specialty of Abruzzo. It's a rosé made from the Montepulciano d'Abruzzo grape, and it's covered by the DOC for Montepulciano d'Abruzzo. Okay.
Good evening. My name is Fausto Albanesi. I'm the owner, and as it often happens in small wineries in Italy and everywhere, I'm also the winemaker, the cellar man, the salesman, and everything of my winery. I think it's a wine, I repeat, of which Abruzzo people should be very, very proud of, because it's a very particular wine. We have, of course, many interesting white wines, many interesting red wines, but Cerasuolo has its own very particular position in the field of rosé wines in the world. And I try to make the best of this wine. Thank you.
6 becomes 7? Something like that. Yes.
Good evening. My name is Del Negro Adone, organic producer from Sud of Abruzzo e Nord of Abruzzo. Il Basso e Torano Nuovo, Terno, Ausno. Insieme a te.
You are my husband. In my family, we love everyone wines because I married also another wine producer. I'm a wine producer and my father is a wine producer. Only love with wine.
La Cantina Emilianico è una cooperativa, possiamo dire, tra le più grandi in Abruzzo in termini quantitativi.
Cantina di Emilianico is one of the largest cooperative vineyards in Abruzzo in terms of quality.
Associa circa 400 soci.
It numbers about 400 associate partners.
Per un quantitativo medio anno di 150.000 quintali.
For an annual quantity of 150,000 quintals. Right?
Però l'anima, possiamo dire, di questi nostri anziani che ha messo su la cantina era un prete che si chiamava Don Vincenzo.
The soul of these ancestors who founded the cantina was a priest by the name of Don Vincenzo.
Per dedica a questo nostro prete abbiamo fatto una bottiglia che è il nostro fiore all'occhiello, che è quello che degusterete, che è il fondatore.
In dedication to this priest, we made this the bottle. That's the cherry on the cake, and that you will be tasting.
Thank you very much.
We are Podere Castorani. We are a winery that we own in the hill of countryside of Pescara, in the village of Alanno. Our production of all our grapes are organic certified. The wine we introduce you this afternoon is Jarno, and Jarno is a red wine made 100% with Montepulciano d'Abruzzo. We use 3 different oak. Oak from France, oak from Russia, and from US, Missouri. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'd just like to say that I think one of the things we've seen today is what an underexploited resource the Montepulciano grape is. The number of things that can be done with it and the quality that it's capable of are really, to my mind, very intriguing. So I've learned a lot. I hope this has been useful for you, and thank you for your attendance and your attention.